Hello. You know, well, you don't. We're going to do a Dollar Tree haul. What is it, a haul? It's Dollar Tree. I always mostly think hauls are you've gotten clearance merchandise. Not when you've gone and, you've gotten merchandise that's um, regular price. Which, what is regular price is more at Dollar Tree. But, here we go. Well, I got these classic strawberry shortcake socks for my baby girl. You can't see, but right there, she has a classic strawberry shortcake little pretty jacket situation that she does every day, and it'll match this one because it's pink, pink, but it won't hurt that it'll match this one too. And she got a little strawberry shape, Hello Kitty, strawberry shortcake, old school strawberry shortcake. Purse upstairs, but she doesn't want it. She doesn't. I'm gonna have to go use it. Okay, here's some Barbie socks. These are for me. And they had, let's see, they just don't look like they look on this picture here. And I'm not gonna wear any socks going up my legs like that. Not because they're fat, but because I'm grown. The grown women wear socks going up. Oh, I'm grown. And I like Barbie. Now, y'all, this is worth $5. And when they told me my final total, I was like, wait, what did I buy? And then I said, oh, I did buy a hammer. I don't know how much I paid for the hammers I have. I bought two. I usually have one beside my bed because somebody get out of order. First, they have to make it up to my bed. And then, if they still have enough energy to get out of order, then I can hook them or crook them. People shouldn't have to be hooked or crooked, but if they do. And my husband moved the one I have beside the bed because he was like, I'm like, what are you going to do that I'm going to be using this on you? What are you going to be doing? And I'm not using, well, some people are, but I'm not using hooking and crooking hammers on folks. So I have one that's right inside that door. It should be. I'm going to have to check because he be moving stuff around. And he thinks it's all about him. I'm like, what kind of crook are you? And I've been married to you for 23 years and known you for 2 years before that. So, I got, y'all. Okay, this is dishwasher detergent. And it says it cleans and leaves dishes sparkling. Well, that's what we want. There's up to 7 uses. So I have to pour one dose, that's 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons into detergent dispenser cup. Fill pre-wash, dimple, close and run dishwasher as usual. Okay, so 2 tablespoons into the dispenser cap. And then they want you to fill the pre-wash dimple. Okay. So, I'm not going to use this today because I was using the other Dollar Tree detergent. And then I put some Cascade in there because I want to see what it does. And then I'll do this after we get the Cascade results, which I should have them now, but I'll worry about that tomorrow. Alright. So, I got these chips, $1.25. At Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshall, sometimes they had a big bag for like $4. That's good too. These chips are good. Now, if you say, well, Catherine, have you tried those in the red bag, those sauces, Arita sauce or something? I have. And they got the heat, but it's not worth it. The flavor isn't there to me. It's almost like it's a big pepper flake. And if you like small pepper flakes on your stuff, you may like it. But, it was nothing worth bragging about. But these, not only do we eat these, especially me and my youngest daughter, but my oldest daughter now too, she eats them But I like putting with nachos, and we were separating the meat, and we went and picked up meat this weekend. My husband and I went shopping. Y'all, I should tell y'all about that trip of shopping. I was going to get my daughter a Hello Kitty suitcase, which I need to go get before they sell them, because they don't have a one per store. So they had a big one. I mean, when it's big, I'm talking about like it's big, but it has wheels on it. And they had a Juicy Couture, and these are City Trends, the stores that I put on the store you should know, but you don't. But yeah. So I told her, I said, look, if that bag is never not go back. Your dad talked me out of getting that bag. I could have went and got that bag. I had the money for it and everything. He's like, she doesn't need it. She already told you she doesn't need it. I cleaned out the Samsonite that you already had that you gave her. She put the stuff in there, and she said she don't need it. So why you keep going buying the stuff she don't need? What if I want to go somewhere and she want to go somewhere? And I mean, I probably got another bag. Put it in, but I'm just saying, I thought they would be cute to have their own luggage, and they said they like the Hello Kitty because I took a picture and showed it to them. All right, so this is aloe vera drink. They said original, and I have the mango flavor. Where is it? Okay. So I got the mango and pineapple flavor. All right. So I threw away my Voy, VOY apostrophe. I think these might be the same ones that they carry at Aldi. And if they are, they kind of make me a little sick. Can you be a little sick? Is a little sick? What is a little sick versus a big sick or more sick? They make my stomach hurt if they're like that. Which makes me think they're like that. One, because the calories on this says it's 100. This one is 110 for the mango and for the pineapple. These are 2 servings, all of them. So the difference is the one that was at the Dollar Tree before it became $1.25 or Five Below Junior or all that stuff. It was VOY, and that drink was 10 calories. And for whatever reason, it had those little pulp in them, and they didn't make me sick. I'm gonna see if this has a little pulp. Yeah, and I like it, but I bought it all the same because they didn't have a Void there. And sometimes, outside of drinking water, the Void was the only other thing I could drink really that probably didn't make me feel bad. And, or if I, you won't believe, or if I drank an alcoholic drink, like some people won't call this alcoholic, like a margarita, or, and I do that with the salt rim because that salt helps. It's like something's off with that. I'm working with a nutritionist. I'm gonna tell y'all about my FODMAP one day when I remember to tell y'all. All right, so what else I bought? Now this here is a rotation, and if you watched any of my videos with Dollar Tree, you know my other rotation is, and I should have bought them to talk to the doctor about, but it's the Andy Capp's hot fries. Well, on the FODMAP, I'm not supposed to have garlic or garlic powder, onion powder, or the other stuff. What else they call it? Salt and stuff. I'm not supposed to be have those because they can give you a reaction as far as bloating or something. Inflame your body. So I should have bought that though, but it has garlic powder. So last time I bought some, I just gave them to my daughter. Okay, I ate one bag. I ate a goodbye bag, and then y'all know how we do. I ate a goodbye bag, and then I gave the rest to my daughter to take to school. And so, but I look back on it, and I think, well, my husband, he always says this thing. He says, Remember, if it goes in hot, it's coming out hot. So enjoy and then cry. All right, so they had these Peanuts playing cards. I don't see that there are any other games in there to play outside of the traditional. Yeah, see, okay, about it. They used to come and the box will be up to there. Let me see, because I can't see. All right, so it looks as if this box is made with the intention of it going back just a little bit to give us room to pull them out easier. Look at the Joker. Look at that. Who do you love? Snoopy. And I'm saying that as in, of course, Charlie Brown loved his pal, Snoopy. So that's what's happening. Snoopy's silhouette. Profile silhouette. And then the Peanuts gang. All right. So I was in the store and I talked about these ladies. Now I've seen these ladies. In fact, there was a different set. One of them, look, they needed to be redone because looked like one of them had green eyes or something before, and I really didn't get them. I didn't get them. But this time, they did a better job with the other all of the races, I guess. Because the black girl, which I did get her, she had Afro puffs, two Afro puffs, you know, the standard Mickey Mouse ears. And, yeah, so their eyes don't look, even though I know you're probably saying, they still look crazy. Like, I just don't see why they be putting these girls and why real people be putting those contacts that look like the, what was that Twilight movies when those vampires or whoever, and they had those weird color eyes. It's like, why would you do that? And then, why would they get a black girl blue eyes? You know, we don't tend to have blue eyes. It happens. It happens, but not often. And why now? But, Michaela. I know a few Michaelas. She has a passion for music. She loves playing the guitar and keyboard. Volleyball, karaoke, and modern dance. When she grows up, she dreams of becoming a musician and songwriter. Well, all right, Michaela. I used to always get that. Oh, Micaiah, that's the one. Shoot, one of them I used to get wrong. Okay. They're saying that this is during a sunny day at Adventure Park, the girls gathered for their first official Forever Friends Club meeting. This picnic marked the beginning of a new chapter, welcoming fresh faces into their circle. So see, that's what I'm saying. There was a different group, ensuring that their warm friendship will continue to grow. Around a crackling campfire, Addison, Isabella, May, and Michaela shared their stories, laughter, and dreams, creating a bond as strong as the mighty oaks that surrounded them. Okay, surrounds them. So, do I have her upside down? Girl, you are doing a handstand. Did you do one for handstand? I need to give her a hand. Okay, so it's Addison is the white girl, Michaela's the black girl, Isabella, she's probably Italian, but I knew it easy and she was Hispanic. And May, my doctor is May May. But not say her last name. I'm about to say her last name. Isabella has a passion for history. She loves people and places from other cultures, adventure films, gardening, and historical exhibitions. When she grows up, she dreams of becoming an archaeologist. You know, I tell you, Isabella, I thought you were already grown. And then May has a passion for cooking culinary maestro. Oh, for cooking. She's a culinary maestro. She crafts tiny dumplings and perfect bite-sized delicacies, adding charm to our club's gatherings. She dreams of becoming an executive chef. I laugh at that because I used to be the cook for our little. It wasn't a club. It was just me, my cousin, and my sister. And sometimes we go outside the front yard play, and I cook, cut up at 9 years old, cutting up potatoes and making us French fries and Kool-Aid. Addison has a passion for animals. She enjoys caring. Y'all see him? She enjoys caring for puppies, kitties, and injured birds, horseback riding, and volunteering at the local animal shelter. When she grows up, she dreams of becoming a veterinarian. Well, I have a cousin that's a veterinarian, a doctor named May May, and I knew a girl named Izzy. And then my daughter had a back in before elementary, when she was a little girl, had a co-cheerleader named Michaela, and then they both ended up going to high school and graduating, and both were valedictorian in class. All right, so I saw this doll play set, and I thought it was so cute. You know, once upon a time, in this place called America, it was difficult to get a little black girl like this. Doesn't she look like she could be me? It was difficult to get a little toy like this. And, y'all, I am grown. 55 years old grown. And I thought, but I'm going to play with these dolls. And then, well, good thing I had different hairstyles because I didn't even realize, she's supposed to have braids. And this girl has a little process just like I do if I straighten it out. But I saw this one with the kayak. I want to be a kayaker. I don't know how to say it. What I'm gonna say though is, funny story. I'm gonna try to make it real quick. Okay, so I was telling one of my friends that I would love to go kayaking. Right? So she said, "Oh, my daughter does it all the time, and you can go and do it with them." I said, "No. Well, one, I told her. Did I tell her? So I don't know if your daughter, because she's like, yeah, she does. I'm like, you got to have certain muscles for kayaking. And her daughter doesn't have any muscles. So if you ever see this here, if I didn't say it to you, I was thinking. And so anyway, so she said she was going to go. She was telling me that they had this place up near Aniana somewhere up here, up the road from us. That way and all around. But anyway, so she said she was going to go. Asked me if I wanted to go. I said, no. I don't have the muscles for kayaking. She's like, oh, you can go. You'll be like, no, look, I'm 55. I just told you I'm 55. I'm 55 and I'm not a fool. So, I know if you're going to go kayaking, you got to have worked these muscles out this way. You could have worked these muscles doing all of this and that and all of that. I know, because I did all that before. And for years, in great shape. So I ain't going to be mad at myself for the few years that I haven't been. So, because I know how to get back there, because I did it. So anyway, but this friend of mine, she works out all the time, and she does all of this and all of that, and all the stuff I used to do, right? So I told her, I said, about as good as I'm a kayak is in a pool or a pond, maybe a lake. In fact, we were out looking at houses one day, and it had rained. So you know how in some areas it rains, and it's going to flood up a little. So with some ditches, when you're in the country, they dig little ditches and little areas, gullies and stuff, out from the road so the water drains off, right? So I told her, I said, I'm good for that. If I kayak, I'm good for that, where if it falls over, flips over, I can step out and keep it moving. She laughed at me. She thought it was so funny, yeah. But she went kayaking. She didn't say too much about it afterwards. But I told y'all, she didn't have to me because I already knew all her working out. It didn't have muscles. I just wonder sometimes, did she last past 10 minutes? Because I know it would have been hard for me after 10 minutes. because I ain't got those kayak and mussels. You gotta have kayak and mussels. Okay, so I saw these little 3D erasers for $1.25. So I went on and add that 25 cents to the, even though they lying and saying that Dollar Tree. I went on and add that 25 cents. And I complained a little bit because, like I said, I did buy that $5 hammer, and I was like, wait, my price is more than I thought. So anyway, and I guess I've been watching y'all videos, and y'all say if it has the label, that means it's not more than $1 or $1.25. I don't know which way it goes. Now, to tell you the truth, because so many changes have happened. But you said it's not full blown, whatever the next price markup will be. So anyway, this one had the 125 on the red sticker. I'm looking to try to see the rest of them. I need to look at my receipt. Let me tell y'all. Most of this stuff was $1. Okay, my hammer was $5. Strawberry shortcake. My socks, they were all $1.50. Those drinks were $1.25, which I need another squig of that mango. That's good, y'all. Okay, so the erasers were, what are they saying? $1.25. They ain't lie about that. They said it. The dish detergents $1.50. The doll with the play accessories. Oh, these are $1.75, y'all. One of them anyway. Cause the eraser's $1.25. So one of the dolls with the is $1.75. I went to two different dollar trees. I forgot about that. And the reason I went to two is because I had watched Sadie J's video, and I'm looking for those. I found the coasters, the Diamond Dot coasters, but I'm looking for that Diamond Dot bookmarks. So anyway, this is a microwave cleaner I bought from one of the Dollar Trees. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got this is a microwave cleaner. Now, when she comes in blue, she's the refrigerator cleaner. I got the butterer. Yeah, it's one that comes and you're supposed to be able to spread your butter on it. And then I got a house that's a microwave cleaner. Now, I paid more money for that house than I did for this. You're supposed to add vinegar and water. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to see if I can pause, because sometimes I mess up. I'll pause. I'm going to go get the different ladies. We're going to compare and contrast. Okay, I did the right thing with the buttons this time. So, she's angry, ain't she, y'all? She got her hands on her hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Okay, so here's Butter Girl. I butter corn. So this shows you. You open up the bottom and you put in the butter, and then you butter it, take off her head and butter it. Yeah. And then you store her upright in the fridge. Okay. So here's the one I got on backwards. I got baking soda. Right? It's baking soda, baking soda. Okay, so that's how she looks. So in comparison to her, I paid $1.25 for her. I paid more money for her, but I can't remember. I'm thinking $10, but I don't think I would pay $10 for this. It may have cost somebody $10, but not me. But she look like she's cold, right? She look like she's mad. I don't know if she cares. Yeah, I hadn't taken her out the pack yet. Because I got to remember that she does the butter. She's the butter girl. And then this is the house. I just bought from Aldi, which I think they had a train too. I don't know if I go back and train because it's more the novelty of it all. Because I know how to just get a bowl. You can put a bowl with some hot water. I mean, just some water and turn the microwave on, and it's supposed to make it soften up the white. But with this one here, you're gonna do vinegar on the bottom part and water on the top, and you're just putting it in there for 5 to 7 minutes. It says do not leave for more than 8 consecutive minutes. Then you gotta remove it with it's 7 minutes, but towel or something because it's gonna be hot. You're supposed to allow it to cool for 2 minutes though, and wipe it inside the microwave with a damp microfiber cloth to clean. So we don't need this. In fact, if you would ask, does this work? I don't know, because in addition to that, I still left my Arm & Hammer thing inside the refrigerator, and I know stuff isn't mixing. So, well, maybe we do need to clean it out though, because I do clean my refrigerator. Do I have a time frame of when I clean it out? When it gets dirty? I don't know. If there's a certain time that you're supposed to clean it out, except when it gets dirty. When it gets dirty, just wipe it clean. Sometimes I do go in and I take stuff off this shelf, then put that stuff back in after it dries, because you don't want it. If you put it in there while it's still damp, when it gets dry, that stuff's gonna stick. That's been my experience. So yeah, that's all I got for the Dollar Tree, which was great. And speaking of drinking, because I did say something about margaritas with salt rim glass. This I got from Marshalls. It was $5.99. I got it for $3.50, and this is where, as I said in the video, my husband and I, we always think we're gonna take something to drink when we take our trips. So this is a portable margarita glass. Margarita glasses to go. I already got wine glasses to go. I bought one for myself one time, and then I bought a set from the Target spot because they had them there for like a little bit of nothing, and then they had what is that thing? Maybe it's upstairs. So they had a little table that you fold out the bottom legs, and then they had the wine glasses. You pop the bottom on that. And then you can put the wine glasses inside the little holder and have some little order, like we romantic and all. Okay. So real quick, from Hobby Lobby, I got these. Those are animal faces. But you can, y'all, I just left it there. I could have got one to make out of plate too. I had already bought this one. It was 99 cents. This is some roses. But I was looking and I was like, they'd be different plated. I can't use for both, so I have to do one or the other. I'm going to check and see if I already have this before I buy the other one. But I don't need two. But this here, it'll make a good resting crown. I saw somebody do a video with it, y'all. And this could work to do that. And then this is going to make bark on a tree. And I was not going to get it because it's $2.49 from $9.99. But I kept just hearing, get it. Because then you go, wish you had, because you're going to have to make a tree for somebody. Did I show y'all this here? This was $4. It was in my other video, but hey, I'm just putting it because I just got one thing from Home Goods, and that was this. I was going to get some other stuff, but I took it out of my basket. It was from $12 to $6 to $4. And I'm going to get these, and I'm going to put these outside after my husband has cut the grass. We don't have a big yard or grass anyway. My dad used to ask about our little yard. So I did a video, and it's for Marshalls. I don't do a lot of videos for Marshalls. But anyway, this is cute, and it's saying prayer cards. Set of 40 prayer and scripture cards to help inspire yourself and others. And I just, $7.99 is what it is. Never saw it before anywhere else. If I did, I didn't know what it was. They're saying it was $11 somewhere else, and it's $7.99. Oh, I bought it now so I can open it. But let me just show you what else I bought first. Okay, I did buy, if you don't know, and in case you don't, I like little lip gloss chapsticks. Not only do I like them, I need them. Need. Because I have really dry lips. Oily skin, but dry lips. Okay, so it was $4, so I just paid $1 for each. It's cheaper than a Dollar Tree. Especially with the price I just paid. This Roots and Rainbows assorted lip balm. They got a spearmint one that I probably won't be able to use because that tends to break my lips out. But they have an original coconut and another original, and those are so cute. And the packaging is just adorable. I don't know why they. I mean, they make it so adorable. I almost don't want to even get rid of the package. So then, look, I bought a lot of this mini Barbie lands. So I bought the house, but it came with a guy. It came with Ken. So a guy, like what? G.I. Joe? No. It came with Ken. Which G.I. Joe would be fitting because Ken originally is her brother. It's Ken. But anyway, this they said it was $6 somewhere else and it was $3.99. Now I got some down in Foley at those hobby toy stores and it was like $5.99. And then I got some of the lipsticks. Well, I didn't get the 5. I just had 2. That's all I saw. But today I saw they had 5 sold for $5.99, and I'm getting 5 of them. So I just said, well, I'll get on 5, and then I'll kill it. I don't have to do that no more. But I got this one here because it's I guess this could be Barbie's kitchen because she would have a fabulous kitchen, but it looks almost like an office or a store. But it has coffee mugs. It has a coffee maker. It has a little table set where she could sit right there and just sit down. And Barbie, you work so hard. Why don't you sit down and have a cup of Joe and just relax? All that hard work you're doing, and that you make me do. Yeah, you know what? I was getting ready to do an opening, but how about I get all the Barbie Land stuff together? And I'll just do a grand opening with that. Because I'm going to tell you, a little doll's going to pop up out of there. And yes, you can play with her. So some of them are probably going to have a twin. Because like I said, I already bought 2. This video has gone long. But yeah, I was taking a nap earlier. And then I realized, I was like, well, I got more Dollar Tree stuff than anything. So everything else, I probably bought 1 or 2 things. Oh. Thank you. Somebody was like, wait, I wanted to see. In my mind, somebody was saying, wait, I wanted to see how that little purse with the prayer cards. Because I've gotten a bunch of prayer cards from the Dollar Tree. You know, those little boxes. If I have my work stuff, which is out there in the car, because I'm working from home starting tomorrow. I've gotten those. I got some, I think. Even my grandmother gave them to me because she had it and I thought it was cute. No, she may have told me, well, you can have that cat. And my grandmother's useless, not that kind of person, but she did. And I may have taken it because she said I could have it. And then I got one I bought somewhere. Did I get it when my grandma died? Somewhere, something like that, but I think she was alive and she told me I could have it. So I don't remember just getting it when she died, but it just made me think of that because I'm looking at some things I did get from my house when she passed. Alright, so here, this is one. He fills my life with good things so that I stay young and strong like an eagle. And that's from Psalm 103:5. Yeah, I'm just reading it to y'all. You can go check it to see if it's saying what they say. Give thanks to the Lord for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 107:3. That's one I have heard. So there's and this shade of pink or what's a shade of pink? I didn't say which shade. And then there's some here that are in blue. Now this is black. And it does have this on it. What I'm trying to show is what's inside and the price of $7.99 from Marshalls. And this is cute to give to anybody. But what I'm thinking is, now I was thinking we could try to pry that off. Pry this off. You cannot. If you do, you're going to be prying the paper off. So this is probably some good hard, solid cardboard, hard paper. And I'm trying to see. I mean, they got little, it's not screws, but I mean, it's got a connection in there. Oh, wait, what is this? was trying to see if that comes out. Because see, it's got that little, looks like it could come out. But all the same, what I'm saying is, if you want to use this as a little purse, you're going to have to cover it. That was my point. You're going to have to cover it, and then when you open it this way so your stuff doesn't fall out. But I don't think it's made for that. So I'm trying to see if that's a little groove in there so that the card can be up there like that. I don't know if that's the way they intended it. But you get to put a prayer on the back. So anyway, with all of that, because I'm all about praying too, I don't just shop. I pray, I work. I don't have to explain to y'all that I eat, because y'all see that too. But life's fun, and we got to do all of those things. So I'm going to get off of here now. All around our world, people are elected mayors. And so I'm going to see who's the mayor of the great city of Birmingham. I don't get to vote for mayor because I'm out in the boonies. Not all the way boonies, but enough boonies. I don't get to see bears. I may have seen it, you know, not like in my yard, but like around the way, like a wildcat type situation thing, you know, those big old cat looking wolves or red foxes type thing. But anyway, y'all, it's been real. That's what they saw on that radio station around here. Got this little girl sound like she's about 5 or 6 years old saying it's been real. So anyway, it's been real. Please subscribe and like, and hey, show me what you bought, because I'm going to be looking at y'all videos probably as soon as I finish this. I'm going to go upstairs, get ready for bed, lay down, YouTube. Bye.